I can't really, really love someone because I've been like a bit fucked up in the head. Since I was like, I don't know, somewhere around like 10 or 12, I've made an imaginary friend. I made this imaginary friend so real. It, like, I could draw her when I was a kid. And she was really, really perfect to me. She was like everything that you would like ask a woman to be, you know, supportive, be there when you need them, and so on, and some other things. Doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, I've had her for a bit when I was in mid school as well, but then in high school, I couldn't really like see her that much. It was much so blurry. Very. But I knew that she was around still. And this imaginary friend that I made up when I was a kid, I didn't know until I went to a psych ward and they gave me medicine and they had me ask questions and stuff. I told them about my imaginary friend that I made up when I was a kid. Now that I think about it, all she ever was to make me die. Like, something she would tell me to the point where I would like second guess it, but then I would also like not respond to her at all, because I knew what it would do if I played along with her and yeah, I described some other things to them of what she might look like. And they said that I was like in like face value, my daydreaming, it was just like the void. I think they call it the void, like the void that's calling out, like death. That's what I was. That's what I imagined her as my imaginary friend. And I was just sitting there. Then I went to my room. I was sitting on the bed, and I was just thinking like all those times when I was a kid and when I was in mid school and somewhere in high school too. She would tell me things that didn't feel like it was something I should do or act upon, because she was trying to get me to do it this whole time in other ways, trying to make me die. And they said that it's maybe because my mom wasn't enough in my life, like she wasn't there my whole life. And some other things like emotional or physical damage, trauma and stuff that would fit well of what I'm describing. Then they put me on prescription for it, and I just said alright. I took it. Some other stuff as well. That's why I said in the beginning, I can't really love anybody. Even if I tried and I knew how to do it, like I could just go out there and start talking, just trying to stop someone in the tracks to call them pretty, call them all kinds of things, and talk about what they're doing or what I'm doing, so on, and get their number, and yeah, goes on from there. Even if I knew what to do to get a girlfriend or a lover in my life, I wouldn't. I can't. Because I don't really know how to love myself. And I can't show that for others. That's why I may be lonely throughout my whole life. Not alone. That's a different thing. Like alone's being like a time period you're being alone. But lonely is like long periods of life that you have to deal with. Probably like for 20 or 30 years you have to be lonely. That's what I mean. I might be lonely for the rest of my life. I might be. I'll never find anyone who's just like me. And no one will love me the way I felt like my imaginary friend did. I didn't give her a name. I didn't really give her a name. She would just say my name and I would listen, but I didn't give her a name. But yeah, I don't think anyone can love me as the way she did. The way that she physically put into my mind and did the things that a mother would would say. Like, I would feel her hugs, I would feel like the whispers and things that she would say, and she would show me just like some things that I would never see in my whole life. And I don't know if she's permanently gone, but I don't see her for now. So I might be lonely, the most loneliest person in my family. The most. Sure I dated in mid school and whatever, but it was nothing like the way she did it. It felt special, it felt comforting, protective. Almost like I knew her for the rest of my life. Which majority of it is something like that, but now the way that I'm feeling, I low-key want her to be back into my life. I'm not lying. I would low-key want her back in my life, just to enjoy it, even if it kills me. Even if it takes my life, but nobody else's in my family, just me. I don't think I need to be on meds again. Cause when I'm on meds, I feel completely drained. It felt like I was a blue-collar worker busting my ass off throughout this whole month to get to work for fucking $2,000. Putting hours in, overtime even. All for a measly 2K. It feels like that every time I took it, my medication. And I like it. So yeah. That's why I'll never find true love or any other love again. Because I fucked my whole life up. all because people around me couldn't put the effort into carrying me. Nobody loved me the way that she loved me in my life.